Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails in the Sky the Third, Part 53. In the previous video, what did we do? Well, we talked to characters back at the base, since we moved on to the next story section of Chapter 6. We learned that we do need Richard for the next area of the 6th plane, and then we started a star door that is, involved around Mayor Maybell investigating Lila's potential romance. And so we got Annalise has been tasked with going around and gathering information and invading some privacy. Thinking back, I did see her with a man when my husband and I went to the market. They were looking at souvenirs together, I believe. I remember it well too. I rarely seen a more adoring pair in my life. They were like a pair of newlyweds. Really? I wouldn't pay much attention to anything my husband says. He has a habit of exaggerating. I'm not ashamed of it either. These kinds of stories are always much more interesting with a touch of dramatic flair. It wasn't the first time I've seen the man, though. I'm sure I've seen him before. I can't for the life of me remember his name. Can you remember, my dear? Oh, don't be silly. Of course I remember. I would never forget the name of a man I've done good business with. That was young Leonard. Wait, I know that name. Leonard from the Kingfisher Inn? I vaguely recognize the name. Oh, you know him already? Well, that puts a damper on my fun. I use that place for a lot of work reasons, so I even know him by face. I can't say I know all that much about him as a person, though. If you're well acquainted with him, would you tell me a bit more about him? I don't mind, but this information isn't going to come cheap. You're going to charge me? Please, that's not funny, dear. We owe ever so much to the Bracer Guild. You can't threaten to charge a member. I won't have it. Sorry, but I just can't help myself to a good joke. Well, let's see. He's a good, honest man for starters. Several days later. Oh boy, he was talking for a long time. So I did, in the last video, I mentioned that the Bose music sounds like a Wind Waker song. And so the island I was thinking of was Windfall Island. And I re-listened to it just before I started the video. They're actually kind of similar. It's actually fairly similar. I mean, it's not like they're not that close, but they've definitely got a very, very similar vibe, and I'm kind of surprised I remembered that. Granted, while it's been a long time since I played Wind Waker, I do listen to some of the songs every once in a while. But that's mainly Dragon Roost, because Dragon Roost Island has like some of the greatest music ever made by mankind. Oh, you know Leonard already? Only by name. I can't say I've ever spoken to him in person as such. The Kingfisher Inn has really made a name for itself in recent years. It's been doing quite well financially too. As things stand, it's a good target for investment. Trino said that too. I'm no expert on that kind of stuff though. Still, from what I can gather based on your report, the relationship is a healthy one. And you seem to think very highly of Leonard. Or Leonard, I guess would be. Even his little sister Sophina is super sweet. I'd say you don't have anything to worry about with them. From what I've gathered, they'd make a picture-perfect married couple. You people are getting so ahead of yourselves. I'd like to believe that's still a while off. Then again, if they really are dating, it's a reality I'll have to come to terms with sooner or later. I'm happy for her, but at the same time I'm a little sad too. I get what you mean. Thank you very much for your report, Annalise. It sounds like she's made a fine choice. So I suppose all I can do now is wait for her to share the truth with me herself. That sounds like a good plan. Miss Maybell, it's me, Lila. Could I have a little of your time? Oh. Speak of the devil. I wonder if the time has finally come. That'd be one funny coincidence, but maybe it has. And if it has, then it's just about time I made my exit. I wouldn't want to get in the way. Nonsense. I'd actually prefer if you stayed. If she does tell us what I expect her to, I don't intend to hide the truth of what I've asked you to do. Oh, I see. Well, okay then. Miss Maybell. Oh, sorry, Lila. Come on in. As you wish. Miss Annalise? Please do accept my apologies. I didn't realize I was intruding. You're not. Don't mind me. I was just here to give my report on an investigation on behalf of the mayor. I see. So what brings you here, Lila? Do you have something you want to talk to me about? You could say that, yes. I have an important request I wish to make of you. Really now? What would it happen to be? Well, it concerns the Kingfisher Inn near Valeria Lake. It's gonna be like some type of... She mentioned investment. It's gonna be like she's been working on an investment deal or something. We were right! Excuse me? Do you think I had no idea what was happening? I already know everything there is to know. How could you possibly... I'm sorry, I actually had analysts here look into it for me. I was worried about you, you see. You've been behaving so strangely lately. I'm sorry that I did it, but I just couldn't help myself. I see. There's no need for you to apologize, however. I didn't mean to worry you. Perhaps I should have been more open from the start. So, is Leonard being good to you? Damn! Cut right to the chase, why don't you? He's a very kind man, yes. Why do you ask? That wasn't what I was asking. You know what I mean, Lila. So, is there anything else you want to say on the matter? Well, yes. It's that if it's alright to you, I'd like to get right to discussing the date for the big day. Oh my god. Already? The big day? You've already started mapping it out? We have. We were hoping to keep it a secret for as long as possible in order to surprise you. Actually, I've made sure everything fits into your schedule. Do I have you okay to begin making the necessary arrangements? Wowee. Is something wrong? Yo, what is that? What was that? You dummy. Okay, I was like, you mommy? I couldn't figure out what that was supposed to be. I can see why you might have wanted to surprise me, I can, but did you really have to keep this from me until this late in the process? I mean, you've got a right to your own private life, you don't have to share everything in that with me, but I'm not saying you have to. But I can't believe you would decide something so important without consulting me even once. Do I mean that little to you? Besides, you've only been going out for about a month. Aren't wedding bells at this stage a little premature? This decision is going to impact you for the rest of your life, Lila. You understand that, right? I think you should calm down and listen to what you have to say, Mayor Maybell. I'm sure she does understand and has her own reasons for I have a horrible feeling that there's a very grave misunderstanding taking place here. You serious? Just what are we misunderstanding? The arrangements I've been making for are your next vacation. I've been so busy lately that I thought you really ought to have one, so I've been making the necessary arrangements in secret. What? You mentioned before that you would like to visit the famous Kingfisher Inn once. You see, so when Leonard needed to come to Beau's Market to do some shopping, we decided to use the chance to meet and discuss how to go about this. I hadn't realized my actions were causing so many problems for you. Whoopsie. I worry about you sometimes. Besides, I have no intention of getting married before a certain mistress of mine, which doesn't seem to be anytime soon since she makes a hobby of turning down countless marriage proposals in favor of devoting herself to work. It's not a hobby, it's just because I have so much work on my plate that I don't have time to have marriage on the brain. So there's nothing between you and Leonard? Nothing at all? Everyone says you two have been getting along so well. I'll admit that he's a lovely man and one that I have a very positive impression of, but I've never considered him a potential partner, not once. Why? All girls your age experience romance at least once. It wouldn't be right for you to not do the same. This isn't something I intend to come out and say, but it seems you leave me with no choice. Right now, the most important thing in my life is your happiness. I will put that over anything and everything else. Ensuring it is my greatest joy, my very reason for being. Just get married, you two, jeez. Until you've decided upon a partner to supplement that happiness, I have absolutely no intention of looking at anyone but you. I do appreciate you worrying about me. If it's my happiness you want, I ask that you focus on your own happiness first and foremost. And yet, like clockwork, I see you disregarding your well-being and taking on far more work than is humanly possible. Fine, I get it. Now that we can put this whole marriage thing behind us, I accept your offer of a vacation. So feel free to proceed with your plan. I'll leave arranging the schedule to you. As you wish. Then if you'll permit me to excuse myself, I shall. Good day to you too, Miss Annalise. I'm really sorry. It looks like my research may have been a tad incomplete. Don't worry about it. I don't think anything was wrong with your report. All this was due to me foolishly jumping to conclusions. I can't believe I ended up giving her yet another excuse to lecture me. Oh, that's no big deal. I gotta admit though, I am jealous. Jealous? You never heard that. Anyway, I'm sure I'll get to see you around. You two look great together. Oh. Dude, Maybell is so in there. Oh, Annalise. What a day. I feel almost ashamed to be this relieved over all this. I don't know if I'll ever be able to manage without her at my side. Like a mother. Finished. Bloody meatballs. Okay. 100,000 Mira! We got our money back, dude! Yo, it was worth. Gotta spend that money to make that money. So, now the question is, what do we want to do? We could do Renee's side story. Or I could stop and actually give Richard orbments. Renee will have to fight, it said. Do you even have any orbments equipped? Where is Renee? There she is. Why is she all the way up here? Okay, she's got nothing equipped. So, like, Richard, I don't know. I think what we'll do is we will stop here for a second. Pause the recording. We'll equip Richard and Estelle. Give them what they need to do to be kind of decent. And then we will continue with the main story. That sounds like a plan. Alright, break. Alright, we're back. Everyone's set up. Got the Richard. He's got his stuff. We used our new money to make sure everyone's got the best possible equipment. Like I said, got the best possible equipment. Kevin's gonna be a bit more of an art boy than normal. Oliver, he's here. He's doing his thing, as usual. One thing I did notice when I was messing around with orbments, if we were to get rid of Cast 2 and give him any space, Morsipith, he gets this ability, which protects allies with a barrier that nullifies all non-recovery arts. That sounds really cool. It costs 300 EP? Now, I don't know if that's just like, if that's just Kevin's ult, basically, is what this does? If it lasts for multiple turns, or what? It seems interesting. I don't really know if Cast 2 is actually worth it. Like, I don't know how much it helps, to be honest. I probably should do some testing, like, doing some fights with and without it to see if it really even matters with his speed being so high. I don't know the intricacies of it. Richard, you know, he's here. He's gonna try and hit people and do his best. And Estelle is gonna be a bit more of like a Zen role, like support. Hopefully just get up in there and get hit by people. We're actually gonna put Richard back a little bit because he's got the movement. Put Kevin and Oliver on the far ends. Honestly, we can put you forward. I would kind of like you guys spread out a bit more just in case. Let's go. And we do have to try and find the place again, which could be a bit of a problem. So I think what we do is you go 2 screens over. Actually, we should probably fight you. Nah, it's like I didn't want to back attack anyway. You give good XP, and it might be a good idea to fight you just to get Richard mainly. Estelle is essentially caught up. So what all do you know again? You can't hit them all. So how much damage do you do, buddy? Without any boosts or buffs, you do okay. I mean, you're basically just going to be a better Annalise. Is pretty much how I'm seeing it. Now that I think about it, do you have Forte? You don't have Forte. Maybe we should get Forte on you. You do have Morale. You should just hit for CP. Oh god, we're gonna get yeeted and lose all our EP, dude! You have any spell you can cast quick. You can cast regular heal. I hope that doesn't, like, make you vanish yourself. I think we have to. Oliver doesn't do damage, so even with the crit, he's not gonna do anything. You're okay. Like I said, you're close enough to death that you'll just die regardless, right? Please go away. We got good Sapith out of it, and we did indeed get a level on the old Richie, the Richie Richardson. We go up here and then we go down. Yes, yes, I know what I'm doing. There we go. I should have drank the water to get Estelle CP now I think about it. I meant to do that, but I forgot. The Divine's Blade Successor. I mean... You know, technically Estelle could be the Divine Blade Successor as well. I mean, I know they mean Richard, but... Now that riddle makes sense. What better place to describe as an impregnable fortress than this? Oh, the music is so good. Good old Layston Fortress, huh? I can already tell we're gonna have a real fun welcome. Well, aren't we in for a treat? I think it's safe to say that whoever's waiting for us, and I can think of a few who may be, we're gonna need to give the battles our all. I mean, we're definitely gonna fight Sid. What an interesting development. Now, beyond that, who knows? I mean, you don't think we'll fight Cassius, do you? Oh, that'd be pretty freaking hype. So, this is still all the same stuff that we could have fought back at home, right? Yeah. Alrighty, let's get some moving. Now, Laystone Fortress isn't that big from what I remember. It's the frickin' doggos! No! No, it's the dogs from chapter 2 of Trails 1! It's these fucks! They're back! They also got like the same amount of HP as they did back then, which is maybe a little on the low side. Yeah, they do a lot of damage at least. Pretty good XP. At least for Richard and Estelle. Everyone else, not so much. The door is locked. Dude, it's all doggos all the time. Everyone knows I hate dogs. Covers by draining plug. Okay, so you probably have 100% lifesteal. My favorite. I'm always talking about how much... You don't have any AT delay, do you? No. I'm always talking about how much I just love the lifesteal units. I guess taunt? Think it'll work? No. Oh yeah, you don't have the Zen taunt. It's actually targeted. And good thing they got buffs so that they could die faster. You know, that speed up really helped them, No, you can't return it. You don't even have the receipt. Helped them in their final moments. No, master beads. Yeah. That was like something that I thought was good in the last game, but accessories are so much better in this game than the stuff that was good in the previous game. Dude, it is. It's all doggos all the time. You can get away with the white Gehenna. That's probably enough. Get him, Estelle. Ooh, Sakura Morning Moon. Hell yeah, brother. Gonna embrace his inner samurai. Are these horns normally in this song? I don't think I've ever noticed them before. Let's just keep exploring. Make sure there's no secret chest. Wait, is that the way we came in? It is not. Well, let me just take a little pop over this way. I see 2 chests. Wait. That sounds like... Everyone spread out! This dang old gunship. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Now, we don't stand a chance. Indeed, we have nothing to gain by staying here any longer. Retreat! Maybe we'll have to use the fortress's defenses against them. But we can't go there yet. Oh, what were we even supposed to do against that? That thing was just crazy. That was certainly a hard-pounding experience. I mean, it's not that strong. I mean, come on. Remember how many of those things it took to take down the dragon that we beat? I'm not too afraid of it. I doubt we're meant to do anything against it. It's more likely to serve as a warning that we shouldn't go this way for now. How about we investigate elsewhere instead? Works for me. As long as they're alive, there's always a chance we'll be able to get through here later. I mean, come on. We're pretty tough. We can take out an airship, okay? He just really just snuck right around. Still, can I give you haze? Because I'm very annoyed of getting in these battles. Like, is there... I could get rid of range on you. You don't even have Earth Wall, so we could get rid of range to give you, Yin Yang? Yeah. I don't know, it's maybe not the best spot to put it, but... I don't care that much about min-maxing, the characters right now. Ooh, Oliver has Latier All? You always had that? I guess so, because I was never paying attention. Any chests up here? Any chests that I can't see behind the tree? There's a doggo. Think this is gonna work? Let's try it.
99.
Oh, it doesn't count as killing them. Lame. Well, we can get CP up on everyone, which is decent.
99.
Got a red pepper. Oh boy. Can we make food? No. Good talk. Good meeting, guys. We might want to make some of these. Are they single target? I mean, 3100 strength is a lot. I mean, I suppose this is where I should welcome you all. That's Sid? It's Sid. What's up? So if we're fighting Sid, then I guess we probably do fight Cassius as the Guardian. I can't think of anyone else who would fit Layston Fortress. I mean, there's Julia, but she's a party member, so we can't fight her. So you're our first opponent. In that case, we might want to put Joshua in the party, but God, I can't yeet Oliver. Certainly had expected this was what was going to happen back when we met in Gransel. All this still feels like a bad dream to me too, to be honest. Remember all that happened at a Gransel Cathedral then. I can't be sure exactly when the me that stands before you was created here, but I can say that I have been after that. What? It must have been after that if my memories are anything to go by. good to see you again too, Richard. This is hardly how I envisioned our reunion going, but it's good to be able to have one all the same. That being said, I wasn't expecting a soldier as formidable as you to be our first opponent. This bodes poorly for us. Don't count yourself out just yet. Even if I have no intention of being defeated. Oh, there are many of them. We're fine. We got the AoE. Ah, we're surrounded. On my honor as the former garrison commander of Leiston Fortress, I, Lieutenant Colonel Maximilian Sid, will defeat you. Bring it. They're spread out. Oh, Lord, they spread out. I mean, I think we just, we do our thing, man. It's kind of looking, I mean, you do have this. It's something. I think your regular ult's still better. How much HP are we looking at? 20,000, that's a lot. I'm trying to think how to best start this. I think you do just want to clock up Oliver. And then Oliver, you know the drill. You know what you're here for. So what is this? It's a single attack? This other one is also a single. I mean, I want to use it, but we'll wait for him to get his CP up. Get over here to maybe block and take some aggro off of Oliver. You won't be able to... with so many enemies, I don't know if Earth Guard's really the play. You're not going to do any damage. Probably just want to clock up. Could Orbital down. You're not going to get it off in time. Let's, I mean, Estelle, you're really just here to cast buffs. That's your... Oh, you... Okay, Shock Round is not the one that cancels arts. Well, if it hits him, it might. That's not that big a deal. That's really annoying. Our most important character got their attack off. We really should have ulted with Kevin, after all. Arc Prominence. Oh, that's the big fire attack. That hits everyone? Okay. I underestimated you. We should have definitely instant ulted with Kevin. I think we're gonna have to revive him. I kinda wanna, I mean... Oh, you can't reach! That's a problem. Well... Just cast your spell, dude, and hope he gets healed. Well, it didn't work. Now Estelle can die faster. Alright. That's not that big a deal. Really, them double fainting us definitely but we know what to do now. We want to have Estelle, I guess, impede Sid. That seems to be the play. We want her to not be we want her to somehow retain momentum. You could also try and impede. Honestly, I think I pretty much just messed up again. I should have just instant ulted. You do have an impede. I can't see the full turn order, which kind of sucks. I think you do go in there. That was the wrong move, I think. Raising defense isn't really all that good here. No, he will get to attack first. God damn it, man. Him fainting every single time. Okay, that's still much better than it was last time. Now, do you have the range to get over there? You don't! Ah! Okay, well, you have to heal Kevin. 100%. This is the right one, right? Yeah. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. Excuse me. Squeeze me! What?! Dude, that's so bullshit! Oh, and then it doesn't do anything. Well, you are gonna get a bunch of CP, which is something, I guess. So wow, yeah, that's basically what I was told, is that his crafts, they have no delay. So I mean, he gets to like instant attack, so he can like chain attacks as long as he has CP. That's interesting. I don't know, can you feint this man? Of course not. Why would you be able to feint him? Well... Well... I think you do it again. Just so that you know you're going to be able to attack again before. Before you can hopefully impede him, assuming that does anything, which is debatable. He most likely, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he's immune to impede because this game hates me. Okay, it worked. We only need like 2 more Calamitous Blasts. Oh, we're so close! Now, we want to play it a little safe. I mean, I would like to use your ult, but that's more just for style points. Heal... We probably won't be able to impede you if we go for a spell. So just heal yourself. If Oliver gets 1 more attack off, we're good. Oliver is the key here. So heal him up. Hope he doesn't get fainted. They got 2 attacks. If they feint us, they win. If they don't, we win. He's painting, that's fine. You lose. Goodbye, sir. So I see the value of Richard now. Even without him actually doing damage. Granted, he can't do that though. So I still value Oliver a little bit more, but you know, who knows? You're gonna try and cast again? I know it hasn't worked the last 4 times I've done it, but maybe this time! Whack him? And I mean, that's without him having any speed buffs or attack buffs. Granted, we don't really have any good attack buffs. We've got Forte, which is only 25%, which doesn't... Not that significant, I guess. Well, alright, we're gonna have to cut it off here, because I've got food I need to get, and we're at about 30 or so minutes, a little over 30 minutes. So in the next video, we'll, talk to Sid and rub his face in for losing. Even though he's the hardest fight we've had in a long time. Which is, good. I like hard fights, even though I get salty at them sometimes. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.